What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Best Car Reefs. My name is Mike. In this video today, I wanted to show you guys how I make my saltwater. So let's go into where we keep all of our saltwater stuff, which is in here. So, hang on, I'm adjusting this camera. Alright, so this is the salt we use right here. I believe I showed this in one video. This is the Coral Pro salt. So we can't store it, but we do have 32 gallons of RODI clean water. We have a 4-stage 75 gallon from Bulk Reef Supply. But let's grab this bucket, show you what I do. Slide that under there. Let this fill up. Oh, hang on. I like to do this too. This is the pump we use, right? So what I'll do is I'll take this pump. It's kind of hard to do this. I'll take this pump and I'll have this water running, just so I can like rinse off the existing salt, because the pump tends to not want to move. It gets stuck. Hopefully that don't happen this show. We want it about right there. This is just your local Home Depot bucket, 5 gallons. Slide this over here. There's some roll up my sleeves. We're recording on the Sony camera again. Put this up against the wall down here. Stick it on, plug it in, make sure it's working before we start dumping our salt in. It's not working, so we gotta tinker with it for a minute. Come on, kick on. That salt builds up on this pump, and then it just doesn't want to freaking start moving. So bear with me. Sticking this silicone suction cup back on it. See if we can break it loose and get it back in there. Still not on. Come on. That's what sucks. The salt gets in this and just, I don't know, I guess locks up the magnet on there. There it goes. It just kicked on. Okay. Take these out. So it's in there circulating the water. Yep. Normally whenever I rinse it out while I'm dumping the water into the bucket, that helps out a lot. I forgot to do that, so that's what kind of messed it up. But anyway, we'll grab our salt. Got salt everywhere. And then we're going to grab this cup. It's a measuring cup. You can use any measuring cup, but I got all this, the measuring cup, that pump in there. I had a different bucket, but anyways, Bulk Reef Supply sells like a mixing kit. So it came with that pump, this cup, something else too. But what I'll do is I'll stick this cup in, right? we'll get it to where it's, we need a little bit more. We'll get it to 2 cups. Roughly about 2 cups right there. Too much. Because I think 2 cups. And then we'll slowly dump this in. Let it mix. It doesn't take long to mix. I just go for when it's clear. But it normally takes about 15 to 30 minutes. I don't want to dump it all in. I do have to come back with this spatula and kind of get down there and mix up the sand that's settled at the bottom. Okay. Now we want another, what is it, a half cup per gallon. So I think we need another half cup, but we're going to mix that. Actually, let me grab the spatula now. You can already see it kind of like went to the bottom, so I'll just stick this spatula in here and just kind of work it and let it mix around. It's cloudy now. And the water that I have stored, I do have a temperature in there, so it heats up. I do not heat the water after I mix the salt. And this is just how I do it. Some say, well, that's probably wrong, but it's working for me. So we got all that mixed up at the bottom. We'll go ahead and let that mix to where it's not cloudy anymore. You can see it's still kind of cloudy. And then we'll test the water and see where we are. I like to be like 34. I guess anywhere between 33 and 35 is good, but I want a consistent 34. But we'll let this mix real quick. Alright, 30 minutes later, it's looking pretty clear. So what I want to do next is I'm going to grab this bad boy. Everything's bad boy. This salinity tester. We're going to take this and we're going to test this water real quick to see if we need to add more salt, which we're going to have to add because we only put 2 cups in. So let's let this load up. Okay, stick it in. $32. So we need to add pretty much like a half cup. So let's grab our cup, open this bag back up. We're aiming for 34. Not too much. A little too much. That looks good. So we'll dump this in, let this mix up. Man, I am crappy with the camera today. I do apologize. We'll slowly put this in, let this mix up a little bit more. And then we'll test it again and see where we're at. I think we'll be good. And I just stick this in and get all that salt out of the cup. And let it mix up. Alright, salt's all mixed up. We put the half cup in. Looking good, it's clear. Sitting at about 35. Not really where I want it, but it won't hurt anything. We can roll with it. It'll be fine. But if you're new to the channel, like always, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next week with another video.